Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Cincinnati, USA Regional Chambers Member Benefit Information Session. We are really glad you're with us this morning. The goal of our session this morning is to introduce our members to our newest cost savings partner with a long-standing, nearly 30-year valuable partnership, Sheakley. I'm Beth McNeil, Senior Director, Sales and Engagement, and will serve as your moderator for our discussion with Sheakley today. And again, thank you for starting your morning off with us. You've joined this briefing in listen-only mode with your microphones muted. Questions for our HR experts today can be submitted in writing through the Q&A window on Zoom. And also utilize the chat, let us know that you're here. We'll cover as many questions as we can within our 30-minute time frame. And if you've joined us by phone or need to jump off sooner, there's no need to worry. You can view the full webinar posted at cincinnatichamber.com within the next 2 days. And we will keep that up so you can go back, view it, share it with your colleagues, partners, vendors, anyone who needs this valuable information. We ask that you please share. Now I'd like to give a brief overview of Sheakley. I'd like to introduce our partner, John Dunn, Vice President of Sales and Marketing. John was a part of designing our first service offering partnership for workers' compensation, and again, most recently, with our human resources offering. Sheakley is the first partner to have 2 service line offerings serving our region and our members here at the Cincinnati Chamber. I'm proud to work with John on a very regular basis and have him as a partner for the work that we're doing to serve. So good morning, John. So glad that you're with us and would love your introduction of our partnership and just a little bit of an overview about Sheakley.
Good morning, Beth. Good morning, everyone who's attending. Thanks for joining us this morning. Start with a little bit of history on Sheakley. Our Sheakley journey began 57 years ago in 1963 when Raymond Sheakley was working for Nationwide Gates McDonald and had a dream of starting his own workers' compensation and unemployment claims management business. And so Ray set up shop working out of his house in Madeira with his wife Dorothy by his side as the second employee. And 7 years later, Larry, his son, hit the road as a passionate salesman as the company's third employee. In 1983, Larry purchased the company from his father. And fast forward to today, we have nearly 500 employees serving over 50,000 clients in 42 states. A couple of weeks ago, October 2nd, we were fortunate enough to celebrate Larry's 50-year work anniversary. We had a luncheon at our office, and we got to listen to Larry tell some stories about the history of our company. It was a cool and special day for us. I'm not sure how many of us will ever celebrate 50 years with the same company. I'm not sure I'll make it. Coming up on my 30th year anniversary here, so I don't know if I'm going to make it another 20, God willing. Anyway, one thing that was really cool is it was so nice to see how many of our employees in that room that day were celebrating their 25, 30, 35-year anniversaries. And I think that's just a testament to who we are and what our company stands for and what we're about. So 29 years ago, as Beth mentioned, we were blessed and fortunate enough to partner with the Cincinnati Chamber of Commerce, offering a workers' comp group rating savings program. And after that very first year, we had saved 628 chamber members, $8.6 million off of their workers' comp premiums for that 1 year. And 29 years later, as of this year, cumulatively, we had saved thousands of chamber members over $1 billion from our partnership with the chamber. And it's a pretty cool feeling knowing that we've helped local businesses save so much money that they can reinvest back into our community. So if you're not currently working with Sheakley and the Chamber through the Chamber Comp Group Rating Workers Comp Program. We have a special offering for you through the end of the group rating deadline, which is November 20th. It's a Workers Comp BWC deadline. If you sign up with Chamber Comp, we will guarantee you that you will pay 10% less off of your administrative fee. So if you just share your fee with us, we'll beat it by 10%. So that's our offering for our workers' comp program that we've been partnered with the Cincinnati Chamber for 29 years. And that brings us to our most recent partnership with the Chamber. A couple months ago, August 13th, we were honored to do a webinar like today, and we launched our partnership with the Chamber offering human resources support. It actually seems like we were just doing this yesterday, and it's been over a couple of months already. Time's flying, Beth. So we meet with business owners typically every day, and they share their stories with us. And it's typically one of passion and growth and serving, but I never really heard anyone say, you know what, John, I got in business because I wanted to comply with hundreds of federal and state rules and regulations and all the challenges that come with employees. Typically what the owners share with us is the one thing that keeps them up at night is that they don't know what they don't know. And that's why they partner with us to help manage the complexities of employment and help mitigate their risk, allowing them peace of mind to sleep at night. So we have licensed, trained HR experts like Abbie, who's joined us here today, and Mike Cicak. And their focus is on strategic HR, helping our clients free up time to focus on growing their business more profitably. We're local, we're privately held, which we believe is a definite advantage when it comes to customer service and flexibility versus many of our large national publicly traded competitors. We can take an idea to Larry Sheakley today, and tomorrow we're executing that new idea. So I'm proud to offer our new partnership to the community and Chamber members, and we're giving 10% off of our fees to any new partners that want to partner with us for Sheakley HR through the Chamber. And with that said, let's get the show on the road.
All right, let's jump to it. Thank you so much, John. There is no one better to tell the Sheakley story. Thank you for that rich overview. I'm always proud to call Sheakley a partner. Family owned, integrity, loyalty, customer service, and we really have fun in our partnership. So I really enjoy our work together, and I love the work that we're doing to serve members, businesses, and hopefully growing that across the region together. So again, thank you, John, for your partnership. Thank you for that amazing overview. And I'm rooting for you. I think you can get to 50. I think you can do it.
We'll see. Thanks, Beth. It's always fun working with you. And that's one of the coolest parts of this. I call it a career, not a job, because it is fun, is working with you and the Chamber team.
Thank you so much. We're also joined today by Mike Cicak and Abbie Filliater. You heard John mention them, two of his esteemed colleagues. Very happy to have them both with us this morning. And Mike Cicak is HR and risk management consultant with Sheakley. Mike is well-respected professional with a genuine concern for finding the best solution for clients of Sheakley. Since starting in 2002, he brings a fresh approach to providing workers' compensation and other benefit programs to clients. Mike uses his extensive knowledge of human resources and workers' comp to better prepare employers for the increasingly complex issues which affect the workplace, which I'm sure we all are navigating today. Mike and Sheakley team are consistently updating their knowledge of legislation and the interpretation of regulations to ensure that clients stay on the leading edge of policy decisions, which ultimately affect the bottom line. Mike's goal is to become an extension of his clients' organizations. Mike holds a BS in business from Miami University and is a native of Toledo, Ohio. I am proud to have Mike with us today. He's a fun guy, knowledgeable guy, and always great to work with.
Thanks, Beth.
Abbie Filliater, Human Resources Manager. Abbie, since starting at Sheakley in 2014, has gained valuable knowledge in all aspects of professional employment relationship and has provided Sheakley's clients guidance on all areas of HR, from hiring to firing. Abbie's a certified human resources professional with a passion for supporting her team and Sheakley's clients to make sound HR decisions. Abbie is also passionate about building relationships and trust with her clients and educating them on HR compliance. This provides her clients confidence in the decisions and allows them to focus on their attention on other aspects of their business. Abbie and her team of HR professionals are constantly staying up to date on the latest legislation and growing HR concerns. Abbie holds a BA in organizational leadership from the University of Cincinnati and is a native to Fostoria, Ohio. Abbie has a ton of energy, a ton of knowledge, and I'm sure that you're going to see this morning that if you reach out, you are going to have a partner in Abbie. So good morning, Mike. Good morning, Abbie. Glad that you're with us.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Thank you. Today, the Cincinnati Regional Chamber has a total of 11 benefit partners who offer ways to save you money and enhance your business. Please make sure that you check out all of our partners at cincinnatichamber.com/save to maximize your membership or even have your membership pay for itself through the cost savings that you'll receive. And I genuinely mean that. Participation pays off. If you are participating in one or even two or more programs, your membership return on investment can pay for itself. Pay attention to the special offerings, as John just mentioned. Sheakley has a great one with 10% off. And a quick note, if you're interested in receiving a call today from Sheakley, simply type your contact information along with your company name into the chat or reach us. Our contact information will be listed. And if you're watching this at a later recorded date, please make sure, reach out. Sheakley would love to talk to you and we'd love to help you get connected at the chamber. So let's jump into what people are here for. HR strategies and risk management. Again, great having everyone with us. Let's start with a question for you, Mike. Who is the ideal business that can benefit from this type of service offering?
Thanks, Beth. We are fortunate to work with all size businesses, but most of our clients are small to mid-sized employers who don't have an HR professional on site. So it's usually the owner, maybe the CFO, office manager. They're usually the lucky ones that get to / have to wear the HR hat. And a lot of them tell us Google is their best friend when it comes to getting HR answers. And so Google may be convenient, but it doesn't always get you what you need to handle a tricky or sticky HR situation. And so I'll never forget the time I received a call from a longtime workers' comp client named Tim. Tim had an employee file an erroneous EEOC claim, Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Now, at the time Tim called us, he sadly had over 200 hours into fighting this erroneous EEOC claim that maybe took the employee 15 minutes to file. But he told us flat out he was losing sleep and he was losing productivity because of it. Now, thankfully, we were able to help get him out of this sticky situation without him having to get an attorney involved. And he had 20 employees. So that was an example with Tim with 20 folks. Now, we do have some larger clients that have some HR staff, but that staff usually wants to, and they're doing more of the high level strategic human resources. So they're relying on us as a resource to help provide them with sound advice versus having to hire an attorney, which can be great, but not always necessary. And it can be very expensive, as most of us know. So clients are not on the clock with us. So we're here to back up certain situations, help them out that they maybe never encountered before. And so we're giving them guidance on this ever-changing world of HR, especially now with COVID. I got a call on a Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. Actually, it was a text and then a call. He said, Mike, we had somebody test positive. What are we going to do? So we got on the phones and we were able to help them out. Or how do you get people to come back to work? Or what if someone wants to stay home for whatever reason? So the world of HR is always changing.
Terrific. Can you, that is really interesting. 200 hours versus a 15-minute call for peace of mind. And I'm quite sure the fees that could have been ensued by a lawyer would have been pretty hefty.
Certainly.
So 15 minutes versus 200 hours of a lot of agony.
Yep.
Great example. Thank you, Mike. As a quick follow-up, Abbie, can you please share any examples of real scenarios you've worked with clients without sharing any company names, just some examples?
Yes, absolutely. So as of lately, and as Mike mentioned, we are getting a ton of different COVID-related questions coming our way. It's a hot topic in the HR world, especially with the CARES Act and the Families First Coronavirus Response Act. So we've kind of been assisting our clients with this new norm and how to handle things, how to implement face masks in the workforce, how to wear them properly, different ways they can help prevent COVID from coming into their workforce. So that's been huge. Right now, we're also assisting a lot of our clients with just gathering data for the PPP loan forgiveness. So all of those things are ways that we can assist, especially with the COVID pandemic. We've also had quite a few clients, as Mike mentioned as well, who have had those types of EEOC claims and claims of discrimination. We had one recently where the employer didn't want the EEOC investigator to come on site to meet with their employees. So we were able to coordinate everything to occur on site here at Sheakley, and everything worked out in the client's favor. So they met with everybody they needed to meet with, and before they even left our facility, the EEOC investigator pretty much told us we didn't have anything to worry about. It was more of a formality that they came to meet with everybody. So that's always a good, refreshing sigh of relief when you can hear that and you know you've done your due diligence there. My first week as an HR account manager at Sheakley, I had 2 separate sexual harassment investigations that came up. So we went on site, handled the investigation, met with all of the employees. Then we were able to huddle with the owners and leadership of the organizations and just present our findings and talk through how to manage and handle the situation going forward. So the clients are always very, very appreciative of that. And within the last couple of weeks, we've had more claims that have come in that we've responded to, and right away they've been overturned. So we have a pretty good success rate at nipping those claims right away.
So interesting to know you are going all the way from helping people wear masks, which seems small, but it could have a large impact. So helping with masks, to sexual harassment, to on-site investigations. This is really a full service partnership where folks just have peace of mind and you don't have to worry. So terrific example. Thank you for sharing all of those. Mike, here's another question for you. What are some advantages of this HR service over other HR consulting services?
Sure. One of the advantages is that we are family owned and celebrating 57 years of service. And some people might say that's nice, but so what? But the reason that's important is because we provide a family owned feel when it comes to advising our clients. And a lot of employers have told us that is very important to them. So we're not a sterile hotline or a call center where you have to call and get a different HR rep that doesn't know you. It's different every time you call in. Our clients have one HR professional like an Abbie that gets to know them, know their business, and really become an extension of the client's business. And so with our 57 years, we've learned a lot. There is no substitute for experience. And so even though clients have one HR rep at Sheakley, Abbie and the team she leads huddles up on a regular basis to discuss HR challenges that clients are facing. So we're learning from each other all the time. and providing that sound advice to keep clients compliant, but also out of harm's way. So we on the sales team also meet with Abbie and the team. We recently met with them, and there's always very interesting, some entertaining HR stories that come out of those meetings, like the employee that did what at work or posted what on their social media feed. And so one of my biggest takeaways from our recent meeting was that social media is quickly becoming a nightmare for HR. And so when we're partnering with clients, we're going shoulder to shoulder with them to protect them, to look around the corners. The knowledge of all of our team members is greater than the knowledge of one.
What a terrific peace of mind to know. I'm always impressed with Sheakley. You get one individual who sticks with you as a client. So it's not, I call, I get Mike, and then I call next time I get Abbie, and then I get Susie, and then my fourth time I get Betty. No, I get a consultant who is attached to my business, and there's a team working with that consultant. So the service that's provided, amazing. And thank you for highlighting that, Mike.
Yeah, can I touch on one more point with that to go along with that?
Please, please.
When the HR rep is developing that relationship with Sheakley, it's kind of a process. So they're doing a full HR assessment of the client's business. So hiring practices to interview questions, training, and training's really big now. A lot of small businesses, they know they probably should do training, but they don't necessarily know how to or have the resources. So clients under this umbrella have access to an HR and safety library with 600 online videos. Some of those also have quizzes to not only better train their team, but also have documentation so that the company says, yes, my manager has completed this sexual harassment training or discrimination training. So we've heard CYA, cover your assets, is important. So training is a big part of how to do that as well.
I will remember that, CYA.
UIA.
Cover your assets. So a quick final question before we wrap up. Mike, if I'm a Cincinnati Chamber member, what incentive do I have to schedule a call and learn more?
Well, one nice incentive is similar to the workers' comp. We're offering a 10% discount to employers that are interested. We will give them a 10% discount for partnering with Sheakley and the Chamber under this HR and risk management support service. So we're happy to offer that 10%.
Terrific. And we thank you on behalf of the Chamber and all of your future members, future clients that are Chamber members. That is a generous 10% off. And we hope that everybody watching, listening, participating, just picks up the phone. There's no obligation and no cost just to make a phone call and see if Sheakley can help you with your HR concerns, questions, or even something that you may be in the middle of a sticky situation and it's really costing your business some time and money. So please consider picking up the phone, reach out. Mike and Abbie would love to hear from you. And we thank you for your participation today. Please consider picking up the phone, reaching out. If you're watching this on a recording, please send us an email, give us a phone call. We would love to hear from you. And on behalf of the Chamber, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Abbie. Thank you, John. And as always, I'd like to thank my colleagues behind the scenes that make all of the magic happen. Spencer Mapes and Tracy Broccoli, thank you so much for your hard work and dedication. Have a terrific day, everyone. And please consider any of our upcoming events that we have. We would love to see you again on a screen coming soon to you at the following Chamber events. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.